see what we got here. Okay. And this is the more of the wide angle view. So it just emulated, from the sides a little bit more of expanded the image just that much more. Keep in mind this looks a little fuzzy, but that's because it's just a preview version. You can download the full size here. It takes a little second to do it. And I'm glad that it gives me a fast preview instead of taking even more time to download. It downloads here. And then now I can see the actual image here. Love it. Love it. Love to know what this person thinks of the image, but keep in mind, nothing is going to always be super perfect, but I think it's really, really cool to be able to kind of get something, I guess maybe about 90% close to what we're looking for. So we can use different image tool generators like Canva to be able to widen the screen, or if we want to get rid of this Google Gemini logo, we can do that as well. Let me kind of open up my Canva here so that way you can show you how to do that. Open up Canva. That thing at the bottom really bothered me, the tag. It's like, man, we're paying for the version. Why do I have to use the tag? So we're gonna go ahead and upload our image. Currently using Canva right now. I use the paid version of this as well. So just keep in mind that, you know, if you want to, really dive into this, you're definitely gonna have to pay to use some of the features. Let me make sure I get the last image here. 5.4 megabytes. That's a pretty large file size. Let's say we want to edit image here. Look like it's still loading. Pixel eraser. Using the pixel eraser tool, we're gonna keep the brush size right there. Done. Save. And that should give us our new image without okay, it looks like it actually just gave us just a brush. So let's go back into that. We'll go back into the original image here. Go ahead, open the editor. What we want to do is we want to remove that Google Gemini logo. Background, remember, click, select area, adjust. So many different tools to be able to use. Magic eraser. I think that might be what I want. Let's try that. No, let's see if auto detect works. All right. So really easy way to go ahead and remove the tag that Google Gemini does. It does it on all the images. Ask me why. I couldn't tell you. Of course, there are so many different other ways you can kind of go ahead and edit it. You can crop this image. There's so many different things that you can do, but just wanted to kind of get you started in regards to using Google Gemini. And just as a recap, we use Super Whisperer, the free version, to just voice our prompts. We use Pinterest to get inspiration from different poses. We just type in models. And of course, you could use female poses, male poses. You could use them interchangeably. We just want to get like an idea of some cool poses to use. Because again, you can type out, hey, do this pose, or you can actually have chat plug that pose into ChatGPT and have ChatGPT give you the pose based off of the reference that you provide. And we use Nano Banana. We use Nano Banana to combine the images that we wanted to use to be able to get the final version that we end up getting. Again, Nano Banana is good at swapping faces, swapping body types, swapping area situation, but it's not perfect. So, I've showed these images to a bunch of people whose image it actually was, and they actually loved it. They actually loved their image. They understood that it didn't look exactly like them, but sometimes when they're using filters and different apps and stuff, they understand that it's not going to always look like them, but they appreciate that. Hey, you were able to capture that person in a completely different vibe. So, and we finally used Canva to be able to get rid of the mark that is often in Google Gemini photos, and we were able to do that. We also use the paid version of that as well, but we found that it's very useful to be able to get rid of these markings, and unfortunately we can't prompt it out or anything like that.